I'm Dr. Ruby, and welcome to the Veggie Chest, where healthy food is easy and always delicious. And today we're making something sweet and healthy. We are making a cherry chocolate mousse. This one has a little bit of a twist because we're adding some really healthy cherries, which are full of wonderful ingredients, antioxidants. They help reduce inflammation in the body. They have cancer-fighting compounds. They help with muscle spasms. They help with sleep, with melatonin. So there's so many good things with cherries. That's why we're including that today. And then avocado and banana. Now we both know, we all heard about that bananas have lots of potassium, but the avocado has even more. So, and magnesium as well. And a lot of times we end up missing some of that. So we're just gonna add our avocados right in. So just gonna give it a slice. We're using 2 avocados. We've got some in here already. And then we're just gonna add our final avocado right there, some good ripe avocados. So we're gonna add our banana. And like I said, you can use a small banana or just half. I don't mind the taste if some of it comes through, but you really won't taste much of the banana at all. Just gonna put that right in there. And then we're gonna add our cherries. Next, our raw cacao. Cacao beans or cocoa beans or chocolate powder is actually really good for you. Usually when it's raw form, they call it cacao. It's got a lot of great magnesium, antioxidants, and things like that. Usually chocolate becomes unhealthy when we add milk and other additives and artificial sweeteners and all that, but in this case, we can pour it on because it's actually very good for us in its raw form. Then we're gonna add, for a little more sweetness, is raw coconut nectar. I like the raw coconut nectar because it's got a lower glycemic index. It's just made from the sap of the coconut and dried. So it's got a lot of nutrients, a lot of minerals in this, in the nectar. So it even has a lower glycemic index than the raw agave, so I prefer that. We're gonna use a little bit of vanilla extract. Now you can use almond extract, hazelnut, whatever flavor you wanna add as an undertone, you can do that. That's about a teaspoon. So now we're gonna add a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon is really to help break up some of the bitterness of the raw cacao, because it can be bitter because there's no real sweetness there, except what we're adding. And then this is just a pinch of sea salt. It's just for good measure, and a pinch of cayenne. Again, that helps break up the bitterness. You won't taste that at all. It just kind of gives you a layer of flavor. And then we're gonna just blend. Okay, that looks delicious. So we have a really good chocolate mousse here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put this in a bowl, but before we do that, we are going to make a little bit of a cherry sauce to add to it, just to make it even more delicious. We reserved about ½ cup of the frozen cherries, and we're just gonna put it right in the blender. These have thawed a bit, so you probably don't even need extra liquid. If they're frozen, you might need a little extra liquid, and we're just gonna blend them. Okay, so we've got it nicely blended, and it makes a nice sauce, or coulis, as it's sometimes called. So we're just gonna put that right in there without adding extra, sugar. It's gonna add a nice little touch to this. Now, if you're just making this for yourself, you just dump it in a bowl and have at it. But we're gonna make it nice and pretty. Let's say we have some friends coming over. You know how I like to entertain. Let's make it pretty. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna put it in a little piping stick here, or if you don't have this, a little baggie, a little plastic baggie, and you cut a little thing on the end off, and you can pipe it right in here. So now we're just gonna pipe it into our pretty dish. And we're not using a tip on this because we're just doing it so we can neatly get it into the glass. So just like that. And then we're gonna take our cherry sauce. Just put a little bit right in there. And then we're gonna do this. And just a little more chocolate sauce after. Perfect. little more cherry sauce. And then we are going to top it with just a little coconut. Adds a little more color, makes it pretty. There, and then we can add our cherry right on top. Easy and delicious. And there you have it. It is so easy, so delicious. And now I'm gonna give it a taste. This is yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yum. Okay, you have got to try this. So when you do, because I know you're gonna try it, leave me comments below or email me. Let me know how you like it. And if you added something different like strawberries, blueberries, rhubarb, whatever you want, you can make it your own. So thank you for joining me on this episode of the Veggie Chest, where healthy food is easy and always delicious. So a little note about this, not only is this great as just a chocolate mousse, if you freeze it for about 2 hours, it is a delicious ice cream. It's smooth, it's creamy, better than any ice cream you've ever had. So do the exact same process, put it in your container, freeze it for as long as you need, and you'll have a delicious ice cream, chocolate mousse ice cream, with whatever flavor you want to add to that. But I love it both ways, but today I'm gonna have it just like this.